Okay, this is my Oklahoma Joe smoker. This is the video on showing my mods that I've done to it. First off, you can notice the red around the lid and stuff. I put high temperature silicone around it, around the firebox, and around the door down here for the vent. There's quite a bit of space in there. I just put a piece of plastic over this and then put silicone all over the edge and then shut it and let it cure. And it really helped out a lot in controlling the fire. That's the first mod I did. The way I did these doors is I put the silicone on there and then I took newspaper and laid over it and then closed it over the newspaper. I did both of them that way. You can still see the newspaper stuck on there a little bit, but it don't hurt anything. It does seal good though. Alright, and then my next mod I had made was this fire basket. And it's, you have the same Oklahoma Joe's, 12 inches wide, just barely fits through the door. But it fits. You got about a 1/2 inch play. So it's made 6 inches deep, 12 inches wide, and 14 inches long. And it sets in there just right. Plenty of room for ashes to fall out. It really does the job. Another mod I did. Now this is some of the things that I've got from watching other videos. This piece of 3-inch pipe here is just stuck on there. And what that does is just, it makes the heat stay down in longer rather than just coming up and out the top. And then underneath these grates, you'll see I call them baffles, but you've seen in my cleaning video, I've not used it since I cleaned it, so I'm going to dirty it up this weekend though. And these are just probably 18 or 12 gauge steel, maybe 1/8 of an inch thick. And if you notice, I have them staggered out, like maybe 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch to 3/4 to an inch. And that's just a guess on where I want it to be when I cook, to make sure it cooks evenly. Underneath this, now I saw this in another video too, these things, which is a good idea. This plate right here. If you look on this side, see how big the opening would have been without this plate. What happens is all the heat comes in up high, up this high here, and just comes straight up to here. Because when I first lit it, before I put these in, you could see on my grates, you could see the soot and stuff right here, so it just came straight in and up and out, and the temperature wouldn't maintain at all, and it's made a big difference. Now I made a mistake when I did it. I put it down lower. I thought it would be better to be lower, but it wasn't letting enough air through. It worked, but it took a real long time to heat up, so I went back and opened it up. So you need to make sure you get it a little over halfway. And I bent it out, put a little L in it right here, so this first plate sits right over top of it, all the way up against the back side. That way it has to come out this far before it ever lets any heat out. And then you just space them. This came with only one thermometer. Bought another one so I can keep track of temperature on both sides. Now, for the best mod I've got on this, I'll have to go get it. Alright, now this is something you can't buy in stores. My wife made this for me. And what it is, basically a jacket for a smoker. You can see it covers the top, and it really makes a difference in holding the heat in. It's 4 layers thick. It's got 2 layers of fiberglass, fire resistant material. It's just plain vinyl on top and plain upholstery on the bottom. The inside is flame resistant, but you know, it never gets hot enough to cause any problems. Gets a little hot right here, as you can see, but all it did was melt the fringe off, so nothing to worry about, but it really maintains temperature really good. It stays on when you open it. And that's it.